Hello everyone. There is a boy who destroyed his own life with just one word. The word was wolf. Let me tell you his story. The boy lived in a small village. Every day he took the sheep up the hill. The sun was warm. The grass was soft. It looked like a perfect life. But the boy was bored. Really bored. He watched the sheep eat grass. He watched clouds float by. He talked to his dog. The dog just wagged his tail and fell asleep. The boy wanted something to happen. Anything. He looked down at the village. The farmers were working in the fields. They were busy and tired. Suddenly an idea came to him. A terrible idea. He took a deep breath. He opened his mouth wide. Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is here! Help! His voice echoed down the hill. The farmers dropped their tools. They grabbed sticks and ran up the hill as fast as they could. Their faces were red. Sweat dripped from their foreheads. They reached the top and looked around. There was no wolf. The sheep were calm. The boy was laughing so hard he could barely stand. "You should see your faces," he shouted. "There is no wolf. I tricked you." The farmers were not laughing. They were angry. They walked back down the hill without saying a word. The boy did not care. He had fun. That was all that mattered to him. A week passed. The boy was up on the hill again. Bored again. He thought about that day. He remembered the farmers running. He remembered how funny it was. Why not do it again? He stood up. He cupped his hands around his mouth. "Wolf! Wolf! Please help! A wolf is attacking the sheep." The farmers heard him. They stopped working. Should they go? They wanted to believe him. He was just a boy. Maybe this time it was real. They grabbed their tools and ran up the hill. Their legs burned. They arrived out of breath. And there was the boy. Laughing. Again. Pointing at them. "You fell for it. You really fell for it." The farmers did not say a word. They just turned around and walked away. One of them looked back and said, "We will not come again, boy. You have lied too many times." The boy shrugged. He thought he had one. He was wrong. A few days later the sky was gray. The wind was cold. The boy sat on the hill watching the sheep. The trees at the edge of the forest were dark. He heard a sound. A low growl. He turned around. There it was. A wolf. Real this time. Big and gray with yellow eyes. It was walking toward the sheep. Slowly. Quietly. The sheep saw it and started to panic. They ran in circles. They made frightened sounds. The boy's heart pounded. His hands shook. He was terrified. He ran to the edge of the hill. He screamed as loud as he could. "Wolf! Wolf! A real wolf! Please come! Help me! The sheep are dying! Please!" His voice cracked. Tears ran down his face. He screamed until his throat burned. Down in the village, the farmers heard him. They looked up at the hill. They heard the screaming. They heard the panic in his voice. They looked at each other. "It is just another trick," someone said. "Let him yell. We will not be fooled again." They went back to their work. The boy screamed again. "Please! I am not lying. Not this time. Please come." No one moved. No one came. The wolf killed many sheep that day. The boy watched it happen. He could do nothing. He had lost everything because of his own lies. Think about that boy. He lost his sheep because no one trusted him anymore. Trust is a fragile thing. It takes years to build. It takes seconds to break. Every time you lie, you put a crack in that trust. Once it shatters, it is nearly impossible to fix. Now let's look at the English from this story. Cry wolf is an idiom you can use every day. It means to ask for help when you do not really need it. To raise a false alarm. If you do this too many times, people will stop believing you, even when you are telling the truth. Listen to this sentence. He cried wolf so many times that nobody believed him when he was in real danger. That is a useful pattern. Subject plus verb plus so many times that nobody believed plus when plus situation. You can use it in your own life. She called in sick so many times that nobody believed her when she was actually ill. He made excuses so many times that nobody trusted him when he really needed help. Another good word from the story is trick. A trick is something you do to fool someone. The boy played a trick on the farmers. He tricked them. You can say he played a trick on me, or I was tricked. The boy felt bored. That is why he started this whole mess. When you are bored, find something good to do. Read a book. Learn a new word. Do not make trouble for others. Boredom can lead to bad choices. The boy learned this the hard way. This story has been told for over 2,000 years. That is because the lesson never gets old. Your words have power. Use them to build trust, not to destroy it. A liar may speak the truth one day, but nobody will be there to hear it. Tell the truth. Keep your promises. Be someone people can count on. The world already has enough boys crying wolf. Do not be one of them.
能以非母语者的身份专注学习到现在，这本身就是很棒的进步。真诚感谢你的观看。如果你觉得本期内容实用，点赞或留言让我知道你的想法，这对我持续创作非常重要。我们下期见。